Are you married or are you happy? That was a question I was asked in a sales pitch. Recently, I was walking down the street in California with my daughter, and it was a very touristy area. So a guy, of course, was trying to hand me some sample, and I am used to it. In Mexico, there's always something people are trying to get you to grab and try out. Well, for whatever reason, I was like, I'm kind of curious what his sales pitch is. So I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. And acknowledged him out of respect. But then when he handed me the sample, I was like, okay, I'll take the sample, but I got to go. And then he kept doing the, oh, but hold on. Let me ask you one more question. Let me try this. Hey, let me get you inside. Let me show this sample on one eye. And I was fascinated by this. And as I kept saying, I gotta go. And my daughter's like, we gotta go. He kept coming up with little phrases trying to keep my attention. And I have to admit, the sales girl in me was super intrigued. Like, okay, so what are people being taught to say and do? I've taught sales for years, but this is intriguing. So as he is dabbing some stuff on around my eyes, trying to say what an impact it's doing for my skin, and my daughter's kind of looking at it going, yeah, okay, don't really see much, but okay. I am intrigued by his phrasing and his languaging. And then he says to me, oh, are you married or are you happy? And I thought, that could make people laugh and giggle, but it's also such a wrong statement, because being married, you should be happy. And if you aren't happy married, that is not something that should be lightly joked about. It got me thinking about the fact that so often people check off that list of, oh, I'm married, but that doesn't mean that they are satisfied, happy, or growing in that relationship. The question of saying to somebody, are you married or are you single? Are you married or are you single? I think that society needs to have a better attitude towards marriage. I think that we should appreciate marriage more. We should appreciate committed relationships more. We should really be showing up for people in support of their love journey. But also, couples need to nurture their relationships so much more. So many people, in all reality, have kind of gotten themselves in this mentality of being stuck, that they're like, I'm in this relationship, we're together, but they're not really enjoying it. And I'm like, okay, something got you to want to say I do at some point. Something has kept you together for X amount of years, but your choice to really be happy while being married is truly up to you. So unfortunately, we have a society that kind of anticipates, oh, you're married, so you must not be happy. But there are so many very married, very happy, very delicious couples. And there is something really powerful and beautiful about marriage. I loved it when I was married. I actually loved being married. I just wasn't married to my forever person, so I chose not to stay in that marriage. But I also left before I became miserable. I am seeing people in long-term relationships that are so miserable. It's easy for an outsider to say, well, then just get out of it. But it's not that easy to get out of a relationship. It is complicated, especially if you have children, you live together, you have a whole lot of intertwining extended relatives and family dynamics. But you have a choice to be happy in this relationship, change it around, shift gears, or you can just be miserable and stuck in it, or you can leave the relationship. There are so many people that evolve and grow in other directions, and sometimes not being together is actually the best kind of relationship. Marriages end, life changes. Many people stay friends, they stay connected, but being partners is another story. I want to ask you the question, are you single and available? Are you in a relationship? Are you open to meeting new people? Are you looking for a different type of relationship? Are you happy? It doesn't matter who you're with, but you choose your happiness from within. But if you are with somebody, the two of you can make life so much more beautiful, more delicious, more enjoyable if you're happy together. So what do you think you need to do to be happier as a single person, happier in a relationship, or just happier on your own quest to find the dynamics that you are seeking? I am ever so curious and intrigued by the possibilities of what you could make happen when you make the decision that whether you are single or in a relationship, you are going to be happy. I'm very curious about your thoughts on this. So, of course, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be a part of our amazing community.